The 2024 National has just opened its doors, and collectors from all over the world are streaming into the show floor to find the incredible deals all across the show.
I don't know how to comprehend this.
I cannot wait to go shopping myself, hit this show floor, and find some amazing cards today. I can't wait to get started. Let's go. So part of the fun of the National is just being able to take it all in. This is one show where, although there is a hit list of certain cards that I do want, I also like to just wander and enjoy it and see what I see and get inspired, because you never know what you're gonna see at the National. Always something new every single year. All right, so I just got to the Mill Creek Sports booth, and this is always a treat. Everything from autographed magazines, autographed Sports Illustrated. You might remember back to last year when I bought some Sports Illustrated magazines autographed by Michael Jordan. That was an amazing purchase. They got new ones out this year. They got tickets autographed, Tom Brady autographed tickets, and then the cards. An amazing assortment of cards, from modern cards to vintage cards with on-card autographs. Things like Walter Payton's rookie card, Hank Aaron's rookie card, a Willie Mays 52 Topps, Mickey Mantle's rookie card. My God, look at that. Mickey Mantle's 1951 Bowman rookie card with an on-card autograph. Are you kidding me? That is like an absolute grail piece right there. That is so cool. That is so cool. PSA 4 with an auto grade of 10. Something like that is so rare. Like, people don't realize how rare that is. I'm just curious to look this up on PSA's app. Look at this, look at this. That 51 Mantle rookie with his on-card autograph. It's a PSA 4 with a 10 auto. It's a pop of 2. And only one has ever been graded higher. Only one has ever been graded higher, and that is a pop 2. That's how rare these vintage on-card autos are. And obviously we know Mickey Mantle's no longer with us, so there's not gonna be any others that grade higher than that. You could own one of the best copies of Mantle's on-card rookie auto of all time. Now granted, it's $295,000. I recognize that's a lot of money, but if you compare that to what like a PSA 9 Mantle goes for, even a PSA 8, especially a PSA 10, it's nothing compared to that. Nothing compared to that. So to me, ooh, I love that card. I don't know that I'm gonna be dropping $295,000 on a card today on the opening day of the National, but if I were, I would be dropping that money right here. So why am I still after vintage on-card autos? Because of the scarcity, especially for players who passed away a number of years ago, because it used to be considered defacing a card to have a player sign it. So back in the 50s and 60s and 70s and even 80s, nobody wanted autographs on the top cards of the best players from yesteryear. Today, people love vintage on-card autos like I do. But for those guys who passed away 10, 20, 30 years ago, before it became en vogue, it's really difficult to find their key vintage cards with autographs on them. And for that reason, I love collecting them right now. Look what we got here. Look what we got here. We are in Cleveland. We're in Cleveland. Of course, one of the local heroes, Jim Brown, the all-time great running back, possibly the greatest running back ever to live. And they got a Jim Brown on-card auto. That is one I got to give some serious consideration to. One heck of a card. It's also interesting, that one's SGC. There would definitely be opportunity there. Maybe that could, you could card grade that with PSA, get a dual grade on it or something of that nature. That's super cool. All right, I got to take a picture of this. I got to think about this card, because it would be very fitting to pick up some Jim Brown while here in Cleveland. Like, what a way to remember the National, right? Being in Cleveland, to pick up a Jim Brown auto while you're at the National in Cleveland, and then I'd hold on to it for the next 30, 40, 50 years, and it would just be such a memory. So I'm going to definitely think about that one as I walk around. All right, so that Jim Brown card really intrigued me. I decided to look up what Jim Brown 1958 autos are doing here in Market Movers, and you know what? It's not that expensive of a card. Like, there was even a PSA 4 with an auto grade of 9 that sold recently for $3,000. And you can get ones that were just simply like authentic for under $2,000. This one sold on eBay for less than $2,000. A lot of these did actually. So that one was a little overpriced, but this actually gives me encouragement that you can pick up a really nice Jim Brown rookie auto for not that much money. If I see some others on the show floor, I might be a buyer. So a few Nationals ago, I bought the Michael Jordan Star, the 1984-85 Star Michael Jordan 101 card that has gone crazy in value recently, up a lot from where I bought it from originally. And that's got me thinking about other Star cards from that famous 84-85 set, including Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley's rookie card, his first card ever, and they've got a couple autographed copies of it down here. That's super cool. I like those a lot. One of them looks to be in really good condition. That one I've got to consider picking up, because now that you can grade those Star cards with PSA, that's a candidate to flip to PSA and have them give a card grade as well as an auto grade on that. I think you could do really well with that card potentially right now. There's a little bit of streakiness in the auto, and it does get, unfortunately, right to the edge of the card right there. So it probably wouldn't auto 10, but there's still not very many of these out there that are autographed by Charles Barkley. All right, that's one I gotta consider. Let me take a photo of that if you don't mind. All right, I'm already seeing some stuff I like. It's good, but guess what? We've only seen like 1/100th of the show. Peewee Reese, that's super cool. Can I see the 41 play ball? All right, so this is really, really cool. At last year's National on the first day, I bought a 1941 play ball Joe DiMaggio signed card. Well, he's got a Peewee Reese, his rookie card from 1941 play ball, and it's a really nice looking version of the card and a really good looking auto as well. This has caught my eye right off the bat because I love these vintage on-card autos, especially cards from like the 50s and the 40s and older. Like, I love that stuff, and I love this 41 play ball set, and I really like the story of Peewee Reese, so ooh, that would be a pretty nice one to add to my collection. I got to think about this one today.
First day, can't be too quick.
Can't be too quick. You got some nice stuff over here.
I appreciate that very
Yeah,
much.
really nice. Can I see the Koufax and maybe the Yastrzemski?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both super cool.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Really nice auto on that.
Surprisingly.
Yeah. Actually surprised that didn't 10 on the auto. That auto looks really, really clean to me. Curious what the pop counts are on these. Let's see. So both of these over 100 signed population of both of those cards. The Koufax a little higher than the Yastrzemski, but still not a big population compared to, you know, modern cards and how often those are being signed by players. Those are two pretty cool pieces, for sure. Yeah, thank you for showing those. So I love that Yastrzemski and that Koufax card, but here's the thing. There's a decent number of those cards out there autographed by those guys, somewhere between about 100 and 200 of each of those cards. But compare that to that 1941 play ball Peewee Reese that I saw earlier today. Peewee Reese's rookie card, only a total of 14 of those have ever been graded with an authentic auto by PSA. That is way more scarce than that Koufax or that Yastrzemski. So right now, that Peewee Reese is on my mind as the card out of the ones I've seen so far that I think I might want to pick up. I might want to, wonder if we should go get that Peewee Reese before. There's more to see for sure, but I also really like that card. All right, so I've looked at a lot of vintage on-card autographs so far in this show. That Peewee Reese continues to jump out at me as one that's just a good value. I looked up prices and market movers of similar cards, and I think that that's actually a pretty nice value on that card. Not to mention, there's only 14 of them that have ever been graded by PSA with a card grade and an autograph kit grade. That copy is just autograph authenticated, but what I would absolutely do is take it to PSA during this show and have them grade the card as well to make it only number 15 of all time that has the dual grade. And Peewee Reese has such a good story to him. This guy was the support for Jackie Robinson on the Brooklyn Dodgers. He was monumental to the Jackie Robinson story, as well as the fact that he was like a 10 times All-Star on his own. He was an incredible baseball player for the Brooklyn Dodgers, and that's his rookie card. 1941 play ball, an iconic set. For all of those reasons and more, I want to make a play on that card right now. Problem? So I'm calling your husband.
Yeah.
Okay, what's his name?
John.
John. Okay, all right.
No, I already pressed it.
The call is failing though for some reason. It is not going through. I have no signal. I have no signal. Look, I have
And
zero.
I can't get it.
I have 0 bars of signal. This is, as is typical with card shows, my phone no longer functional. Now I'm using my producer's phone, Charles, trying to call the dealer, John, to see if we can do a deal on his card, the Peewee Reese. That's what's happening right now. Still ringing. Hello.
John?
Got his voicemail. I got his voicemail. He'll be back.
Yeah, he just went straight
Okay.
down to get his
All right.
ticket, and
All right.
he's coming back.
All right. We're gonna come back in a few minutes.
All right. What,
So I'm waiting for John to get back to the booth, and I'm excited to make him an offer on his Peewee Reese card. He's got it priced at $6,000. I'd like to get the price down a little bit, but truthfully, it's probably not that bad of a deal even at $6,000. Using market movers, I can see that earlier this year, one of these 1941 play ball Peewee Reese cards sold at Heritage Auctions for $4,080. But that one was only graded a PSA 1.5 with an auto of 9. This one is not PSA graded currently, but I've looked at the card and it's definitely gonna grade better than a 1.5. I think that card's got a shot at grading a 4 or a 5, so it's definitely gonna be more valuable, considerably more valuable than this one that sold for a little over $4,000 earlier this year. So I'm gonna try to negotiate him a little bit. I'm probably gonna offer 5 for the card. I don't know if he'll take that or not. We'll see if we can meet somewhere on that, but basically anything I can get below 6 on that, I'm gonna be real happy with. All right, John is back, and here is the man, the myth, and the legend. John, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Do you mind if we bring that one out? The Peewee Reese, that one right there, the 1941 play ball.
In general, it's very difficult to get an auto grade of 8, 9, or 10 that's not done in a Sharpie.
Yeah, I
Very,
agree.
very difficult.
Would you consider cash of $5,000 for the card?
No. No.
Not $5,000.
No.
What would you consider? I think 6,000 is a little high. I'd like to buy the card. I love the card. I think it's a beautiful card. I think 6,000 is a little high. The last one that I saw that sold of this sold for 4,000 at Heritage Auctions earlier this year. Card was, it was a dual grade, so it was PSA graded as a card and an auto. It was an auto of 9. Card grade was 1.5. This card looks a little bit nicer than that.
Oh, that's
one
not a
did.
1.5.
Yeah,
that card's more like a 7.
This one's, I don't know if it will quite get a 7.
I'll tell you who could tell you in a second.
Is PSA.
No. No, Peter right here, the guy in the booth right
Yeah.
behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could look at it and go, that'd be a
I was
6 or a 7.
I was thinking a 5, but maybe. Every time I've submitted a vintage card for grading to PSA, it always comes back like 2 grade levels below what I think it's going to get. So I'm
Yeah.
gun shy to think that that could possibly
Yeah,
get.
and then you see those cards that are all beat to hell.
Yeah.
And all of them are a 1 or a 2.
Yeah,
Yet it seems like none of them are a 3.
yeah,
They're all 1s or 2s,
Yeah.
and then it jumps to 4.
right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. There's a.
this is definitely a nicer copy than the one that sold earlier this year. You
yeah,
had
I
it,
think-
you have it priced at 6, and I had offered 5 cash, which you said you wouldn't do. What do you think you could do for the card?
Uh, 56.
56?
Yeah.
I was going to say 55, but you know what? I think you've been a really fair guy, and I appreciate you talking to us and your lineage and all of this. So 56, it is a deal.
Okay.
Thank you very much,
Okay.
John. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.
This will be a prize card to go in my possession for a long time.
Good.
All right, guys, I got it. That's awesome. Super, super excited to pick this one up. Beautiful, beautiful looking Peewee Reese card. A guy with such a great baseball story. I love it. I love this card. And this one is going to get tucked away in my collection for a very long time. So I just walked over to the Pristine Auction booth, and they got something here that's really caught my eye. A few years ago at the Chantilly Card Show, I started to buy Super Bowl tickets, and my ultimate goal is to get a ticket from every single Super Bowl. Now, I'm nowhere close to that yet, but I would love to get there eventually. But man, these are some beautiful copies they got at Pristine. One signed by Tom Brady right here, both signed by Tom Brady, and then NFC Championship ticket signed by Joe Montana. This is pretty cool stuff. And by the way, Pristine Auction, they are sponsoring all of our coverage here at the National, and they've got a great offer just for you. If you go on pristineauction.com this week and you use promo code NAT24, NAT24, you're gonna get $20 towards your first auction purchase on pristineauction.com. They got all kinds of stuff being auctioned all the time, including, look at this. Look at this, a hoverboard from Back to the Future, signed by Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd. How cool is that? They're doing live auctions of this stuff here at the show as well. I'm gonna bid on this one right now, and I might take advantage of that promo code, NAT24. No, didn't win. Didn't win the hoverboard. Didn't win the hoverboard. Oh, that's a shame. I hope they put another one of those up for auction. That was so cool. It went for over my max bid, but next time, Pristine Auction, I will get you next time. Oh man, look at this, look at this. How you doing? Yeah, sure. This is the line for CardsHQ right here. Look at this. This is insane. This is awesome, awesome. All of these people are lined up to try to sell cards to us, which gosh, we need cards. We need to refill our showcases at CardsHQ and also our website, CardsHQ.com. All of our cards are on there. Let me grab a photo here real quick. Nice to meet you guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for lining up. So yeah, we got to get our card inventory up. So we are buying like crazy at the National to bring all these cards back to Atlanta and put them on our website. So this is a good sign that we get all these folks lined up to sell cards at CardsHQ right now. Gary, what's up, man? How you doing, buddy?
So good.
Look at our line here. Look at this thing. That's crazy. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. I got a good trade for you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow afternoon. Awesome. All right, what's going on, guys?
What's
what
up, Jeff? How are you doing?
You guys are at full buy mode, it looks like. We got a crazy line here.
I know.
All right, so we're pricing cards, throwing price stickers on cards right now, trying to make things happen, doing deals. Nice, cool. I like these.
We got case logging in the back.
Okay. Oh yeah, we got a whole team back here. Look at this. Here, it's a lot of money you're counting out.
We are buying a bunch of Albert Pujols, Ichiro, LeBron, Kobe.
Those are great cards. Awesome.
Absolutely.
So $1,500 worth going across the table right now?
$1,550.
$1,550, all right.
Trying to help your store out.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, thank you. We appreciate
I'm a
it.
Gator fan, Florida.
I like it. Got a Gator fan right here selling cards to CardsHQ. You gotta love that. You know what that means, Charles. We gotta give Charles give this man a Gator chomp over here. There we go. There we go. That's what we're talking about right now. Let's go.
Thank you.
All right, what's the most interesting thing you've seen come through so far? I know we just started, the day just started, but what have you seen come through that's interesting?
We bought a 54 Hank, which was a target this
Oh,
weekend.
nice. We got one of those. That's great. Those always do great in our store in Atlanta.
Yeah, we did a Stroud Kaboom already.
Okay.
So that's pretty good.
All right, let me see if I can find these here. I want to show the camera these cards. From something new and modern to something old and historic. These were two of our pickups so far today here at the CardsHQ booth. A Kaboom CJ Stroud. This is going to be one of the hottest cards on the show floor. But this Hank Aaron will be one of the hottest cards in our shop back in Atlanta. These are both awesome cards. So you started the day with these purchases?
Yep.
That's awesome. We're going to be buying all week and all weekend long, guys. We're going to have plenty of great cards to show you coming in the doors here to CardsHQ. These are both pretty cool cards. How did you, I know it's hard to price one of ones and white boxes and all that kind of stuff. How did you come up with that?
There was,
Uh-oh.
I think it was.
They're starting to turn the lights off on us. Apparently that's a sign that we're supposed to go here. Last chance to get a deal done, I guess, but I still got a little more work I want to do today. So he's got a card here that I'm interested in. It's a Joe Burrow 1-of-1 card from 2020 Panini 1. It is the white box 1-of-1, which means it came out of one of those redemption boxes that they give away here at the National. And it's a super cool card, but sometimes it's really hard to price 1-of-1 cards, and trying to kind of figure out how he got his value on it, because they can be tricky ones to price out. I'm gonna do a little bit of research on my own here in Market Movers to see if I can figure out what I think this card might be worth. The closest thing that I could kind of find is that the Jalen Hurts from the same set, the white box 1 of 1 of Jalen Hurts, similar design to it, and it's also the, you know, white box 1 of 1 PSA 8, PSA 8.5. That one sold for $1,000 earlier this year. Now, obviously, Burrow does more than Hurts, but I don't know that Burrow does 3 times more than Hurts.
I don't see that as quite as comparable. But,
Why is that?
the style of them. Just
Okay.
the overall style of them. Those usually do better on it. Plus, that one's a platinum.
Right.
I don't think the other was a platinum.
What do you think the best is you could do on the Burrow?
Like 27. And one of the good parts is platinum.
What's that?
And one of the good parts is platinum foil.
Right.
It is kind of like the 1-of-1.
Yeah, like the more special one, yeah.
So like most of the platinums are 1-of-1s.
I would do 25 cash right now for it.
We split it. 26 it.
25.50?
Okay, we'll do it.
All right, thank you.
Something done for you.
There you go. Awesome. There we go. We got a deal done. The national show floor is closed, but that's not stopping us from making deals. And maybe I got 1 or 2 more in me before they actually kick us out of here tonight. Okay, so you've got an agreed trade value of $5,250 on the Burrow, and then you're just trying to figure out what cards to do. Okay, go ahead and start comping stuff out, and I'll walk over. Okay, I'm gonna walk over now. I'll be there in like 5 minutes. Okay, so that was my son Reeves. Reeves and I own a card together. At last year's National, we split the cost of a Joe Burrow gold rookie card from Select. Well, Reese has got the card with him this year, and he just got a really good trade offer on it. So he's asked me to come over to the booth and look at the trade offer that he's thinking about taking, because it would be ours to split, and this card's worth over $5,000. So I'm gonna go look right now and see if we can get this trade deal done. Oh my God, the Card Kids trade zone has gotten so crazy that we're taking over the Pristine booth with our kids. Jeez. All right. How you doing, man? Nice to meet you. Enjoy yourself. All right, let's see if I can find Reese through the crowd here. Nice to meet you. Hey guys, how you doing? Nice to meet you guys.
Hey, go Gators.
Go Gators. How you doing?
Gators all the way.
That's right. All right, what are we looking at, buddy? What are we thinking here? All right, go ahead.
I've done everything. I've comped all of it out.
Okay.
He's looking at these two.
Okay, so my Burrow, our
Our
Burrow,
Burrow.
and we went to our Burrow, and your Anthony Richardson. Okay.
So then what I've done is I've picked out ones that I think will
And
be
what collective
valuable.
value do you have on that? That's a nice Anthony Richardson,
So
by the way.
collective value is $2,500 on the Richardson.
Okay.
And $52.50.
Okay.
Or not 50, yeah, $52.50 on the Burrow.
So you're like $77.50 for
Yes.
a trade. Okay.
So what I've done is I've gone through. We've both gone through and we've comped
Okay.
all of these cards out,
So nice cards.
and then we've made a number. So these 6
Okay.
are the cards that we will make money on. Like these are the easy ones because we can sell the downtowns for a good percent. We're getting this one for a good price. This
Okay.
one for a good price. This one we can sell for a high percent, and we live in Atlanta, so I mean,
That's a good card.
exactly.
Acuna and Albies on the same card, both on card autos.
So then, on the
Sticker auto on the Albies.
Yeah.
Sticker autos. Still a good card.
on the Curry, it's around 12. We're getting it for 10.80. On the Burrow, the sale is 27.30. We're getting it for 25.
Okay.
So what's our number? What was our number? Or let's just add it up again just to make sure. So we have, you got a calculator out?
Yeah.
All right, we got 550 for the dual auto. plus 650 for the Josh Allen, plus 1,400 for the Mahomes, plus 340 for the Hutchinson, plus 330 for the Henry, plus 1080 for the Curry, plus 25 for the Burrow. What does that bring us to?
I don't think did we do the CJ?
Oh, and then the Stroud's 525. So we're basically 400 off.
In what direction?
He's giving us.
Okay. Okay. And then we would split these cards up? You and I would?
Somehow.
Okay.
I would throw that in to make it equal. So it comps about 4.
It comps around 4, so we wouldn't make any money on it.
I like that card. Are you okay on the Richardson?
Oh yeah, I'm fine with Richardson.
Okay.
Could you add this one in and do 100 on top?
I could.
How much would you have to? How much would you add on top?
I only have 100, so I'd just add that one in and straight trade it.
What if we didn't do this one and we did 350? I've changed.
Do 300.
He's out.
I'd rather have the Jefferson personally. I like that card. If it's a $400 card rather than $300 cash.
Could you do the Jefferson and you go 50?
I just wanted to be at the Jefferson straight trade for that.
That is a $400 comp on that?
It is.
Okay.
But are we gonna be able to sell it for 400?
Well, I mean, it's a good card. It's a liquid card. It's a Jefferson XRC rookie 10. It's a good card. I think you should do it. I think we should do it. I think we should do it. There you go. Look at that. All right. Awesome. That's awesome, man. Look at that. A huge trade deal. A trade deal over almost $8,000 trade deal that just took place here in the Card Kids Trade Zone. All right, Trey, what are we doing here?
Oh, just bought a big lot.
More cash going across the table?
More cash going across.
All right, how much money have we spent so far here in day one? 4 hours of day one.
Roughly 100K.
Wow, we spent $100,000 in cash on day one on cards.
Yep.
Hey, good job, man.
Hey,
that's
appreciate
awesome.
it.
That's awesome. We got a lot of big cards today, guys. Look at some of these. Wow, you got some nice cards today.
It's been awesome so far.
Look at this, little Victor Wembanyama right here. That's pretty sweet.
Appreciate it.
Little Christian McCaffrey, that's awesome. Mickey Mantle, 58 All-Star. Oh, look at that Pele auto, that's nice. 1/1 Andrew Jones card. That's gonna do well in Atlanta. How about a Josh Allen? That's number /10, that's nice. Ellie De La Cruz, super hot right now. Justin Herbert, rookie patch auto. These are good cards, Trey.
Yeah.
You guys did great.
Hey, appreciate it.
Awesome. What a first day at the National. That was only 4 hours and we got all of that done, but we've got 4 more huge days ahead of us, which means more incredible content. And that content starts tonight because tonight we're going live from trade night at the National starting at 5:30 p.m. Eastern time tonight. Join this channel, Sports Card Investor, 5:30 p.m. Eastern time tonight for trade night live for the National. Make sure to subscribe and to like this video, and we'll see you real soon with our next one. Take care.